So I am back at the Morgan Center now. Two events this morning, one more to go. Tonight there's a back to school bash with the the city is city on the green back to school bash. It is the big event of the year for going back to school, and that is very important to be part of. But the biggest thing I was going to talk to you about this morning is that we've got a huge opportunity for the citizens of Northport to come out to the Mullen Center and talk about the Price Boulevard widening project. This is the public meeting. They're set up in the Mullen Center right now. Everything's ready to go. Just a huge opportunity to learn about the widening project, get an insight. I'm going to show you the full layout, and we'll get some invites to come out from some dignitaries that are here waiting on your questions and answers. How you doing? So we'll slide inside here real quick and check it out, and make sure you follow the signs. They have two events here. So make sure you go into the doors that say Price Boulevard Widening Project. There's a sign at the sidewalk. Make sure you follow those in. It just makes it so much nicer for staff here at the Mullen Center to be able to control not just members, but the event that's happening here in the gym. So we're going to slide in through and check it out. Hello, good morning. How you guys doing? So we've got, well, start right here.
Are you live?
I am live.
Well, hello, everybody.
So what are you doing here?
Well, I am here because this is the informational meeting for Price Boulevard Widening Project. They're here at the Mullen Center until 2 p.m. So please come out. They have all sorts of staff here to answer your questions, and also a lot of placards that you can get information on. Make sure you sign your TCE if you live on Price Boulevard so that it nicely ties in everything with your property and the city's project. So come on out, check it out until 2 p.m. You don't have to stay the whole time. It's an open house.
Yeah, it's really an opportunity to get
Absolutely.
educated, pop in, ask your questions, and really it's not overcrowded,
No, right now it
but
sure isn't.
it
I
sure
hope
is
it
not. I
gets
hope it,
busier.
yeah, I do.
I
And
hope
hopefully
it
you're
gets
getting this
busier.
information out, but
Hopefully it'll
appreciate that.
help remind people, because you know how Saturdays are
Oh, yeah.
when you're busy with life.
I've started out at Awaken with their little invitational only benefit and filmed that over there, came here and off to the farmers market. So if you really truly need information about Price Boulevard project, this is a great opportunity. And then go to the farmers market and load up on fresh vegetables.
And if you can't come, there is a QR code that you can get the information, and also where to send your emails
Okay.
to get information if you're not able to make it. But please come out, check it out.
And
And it's all for people that live on Price Boulevard, drive on Price Boulevard, and actually know somebody who does those
Yeah.
on Price Boulevard.
yeah, so if you have people that are not here,
Right.
you might want to, neighbors.
Information.
Yeah, yeah,
Absolutely.
fantastic. Thanks
Well,
for your
thanks for
time.
being here.
Yeah, thanks.
Take care, everybody.
So there's the QR code. Check it out. You can snapshot that in your phone that she was just talking about. There's all kinds of questions that you can ask. You can see what's going on and the dates that things are taking place. There's tables set up. There's Q&A going on. We've got all kinds of things with the temporary construction easements. We're going to learn more about that over here with Chuck. And so we'll slide right in and get with him real quick. Hey, Chuck, how you doing, buddy?
Very good, sir.
And what do you do with the city?
So I'm the Director of Public Works for the City of Northport. Today we're here at the Mullen Center to talk to the public about the Price Widening project, okay, and how that project's going to affect them. The residents actually live on Price, as well as the general population as they travel.
Because it's really important to get yourself educated so you understand the whole thing, right?
Yes, it is. And there's lots of information here today. The people that live on Price, we're still working to get through some construction easements so we can transition their properties into the elevation of the project,
Right.
To make a clean transition on driveways and such. So we have all that paperwork here today, as well as the staff to get it signed and notarized. So if you haven't filled out your temporary construction easement, you live along Price Boulevard on Price itself, come on down and help us get those filled out.
Awesome. Thanks, Chuck. I appreciate you,
Yes,
buddy.
sir.
Have a good day.
You too.
So we're gonna take a look at the project overall, and you can see where it's at, in its current state. this is typical what you're going to see, but they've got this really cool map set up. And you can come out and get educated all the way down through. You can check out the road as it's going to be laid out. And this is a, gosh, probably four 8-foot tables. So you got a nice roadway, right transitions. They Salford intersection right here. You can see all this here. There's Cranberry.
Hey, what, sir? How you doing? Welcome to see. Thanks for everything. Appreciate you being here.
And we've got Chamberlain. And then we've got our city manager here. How you doing?
I'm doing well, sir. Good to see you.
Mr. Jerome Fletcher, city manager of Northport. So why is it so important for people to come out and get educated on this?
Well, first of all, thank you for being here and showing it to people who can't be here in person. But it is very important because this is one of the legacy projects that the commission has been working on since I've been here for 3 years. And I know many years before then to make sure that we have the right evacuation route, the right sort of traffic on Price, which is one of our main arterial roads, so that people can have the best travel experience and mobile experience in the city.
Now, it's a great opportunity to meet staff, get insight of the project, and really get your questions answered, right?
Absolutely, because this will not only affect the people that are going to be on Price Boulevard. As we start moving the dirt and getting the construction going, they're going to see an impact to their lives, but you will as well. And the people who were here when Hurricane Ian happened, who remember what it looked like when Price was shut down, we have alternate routes set up so that we don't have that same sort of backlog as we did through that emergency.
And there's a lot of people walking in and coming through. We've got the backpack event tonight, the
Yep.
back to school event in the group.
Young professionals.
Yeah, they do a great job.
They do.
And it's, the city hall area is really exploding. We've got the new park.
Yes.
We've got all kinds of things happening, but this event really is impactful because I was here when they widened Sumter.
Okay.
And so I understand that impact. But that was a little different because we were not affecting neighborhoods as much as we are going to here.
This one will affect people's driveways as they exist right now, which where they were built and where they're laying in are two sort of different lines.
Right.
So now you have to actually come back and tell someone, well, your property line ends here instead of there. That's going to be a hard conversation.
It is.
But if we do it right and get everybody included and we make sure that we communicate and are transparent, then I think it'll reduce the headaches on the back end.
Yeah.
We need people to understand what's going on now because there are people who I'm sure in the city say, well, they'll never widen Price Boulevard. That'll never happen. Don't worry about that. And now it's happening.
Well, I make those claims in my lifetime. I
Yes.
put that caveat behind it. Certain
Right.
roads I know in
Right.
my lifetime will never see,
Correct.
but I knew that one was coming.
But this is a boulevard. It's supposed
Yeah.
to be what we're making it out to be.
And really, education is a good thing.
Yeah.
So boulevards in Northport
Yeah.
are all potentially 4 roads
That's
or
exactly
4 lanes, right?
That's exactly right.
Yeah.
That's what you wanted. You wanted to be a thoroughfare that you can get through pretty quickly.
Yeah.
There don't need to be backup and congestion just based on someone like the mailman or someone, the UPS guy, stopping traffic up or a bus.
I just came through the other day and trash pickup was there. So Public Works doing their job.
Right.
But I think they're uncomfortable on Price Boulevard blocking traffic.
It is.
You know.
I would be uncomfortable. And I'd be like, man, you look behind you and you see these long lines, and the people who live here know that when school season starts back in, it changes and adds time to their route,
Yeah.
their travel patterns. So we just want to make sure that people understand the benefits of, and one, let's not even talk about us all trying to get out of here during the evacuation
Right.
situation. We're talking about day-to-day life that will also improve hurricane evacuation situations.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's got to be done.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate your time.
Always.
All right, buddy. So come and check it out. You have a presentation area here. You can sit and watch the slideshows, watch it all the way through, read everything that's going on. And there's plenty of seating. We got people sitting there now watching it, but you watch the whole presentation and it self cycles, but then you can Q&A and take a look at the roadways, ask questions. Staff is here for you. We've got everybody here and it's really a cool opportunity to come out and get educated and find out what's happening. So see if we got somebody else over here we can say hi to. There's Jason. And Barbara Langdon's in the house. How you doing, Commissioner Langdon?
We're this morning.
We are. We're just traveling and doing our thing.
That's right.
And why is it, I talked to Commissioner McDowell
Yeah.
and we just talked to City Manager Jerome Fletcher. So as a commissioner,
Yes.
what would you tell people why to come out?
Why to come here?
Yeah.
I think people have a lot of concerns and a lot of questions. What is the timeline going to be like? What is my front yard going to look like once the road is widened? So this is the place to come to have all of your questions answered. You can also go to the city website, northportfl.gov. Bang around a little bit, you'll find it. If you come here, we have QR codes and very easy ways for you to access additional information.
Well, and the layout that they have across, I think it's 4 big tables, so
Right.
you can see your roadway like
That's great.
really in person, I
Right.
guess, and
Right.
and watch that transition. So
Yeah. And for people who don't like computers very much, all of this awesome information, which is on our website, is here in paper form. So come down. You don't have to stay for an hour. Just sort of come, see where your house is, when it will be affected by the widening project. Um, and when I was coming in, I saw 2 or 3 people leaving and they were smiling.
yep, that's a good thing.
Good thing.
Yeah. Education, you
Right.
you got to get educated.
It's the uncertainty that causes people to be really fearful. So this is a wipe out your uncertainty morning. So
Yes.
come on down to the Mullen
Awesome.
Center.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it. So come and check it out. They've got a lot going on. There's a lot of answers that you can gather, lots of information. Don't be afraid to ask questions. Um, be very direct with them. They are super educated here about what the project is, and they want to answer all the citizens' questions. So if you have anybody out there that lives along Price Boulevard or in that area, anybody who travels Price Boulevard knows that something has to happen. It's a good thing that it's upon us now and actually in transition. So share the information, get it out there, help me get the information back out for everybody. And I appreciate your time this morning. Off to another event, and I'll talk to you here in a little bit. But I hope you enjoyed this. Please share the information. That's what all of us great citizens do for the great city of Northport. Thank you so much. Bye bye.